I'm up here. No, I ain't up there. What you with him? I'm on out, coach. Yep.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Let's go, 4 down, 4 down.
Motion. Mike, check.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, rounding the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, Wilson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is brought in at the 21. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Yeah, you found it, though? Okay, stay there. Stay there.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. Jackson now. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check. Rush in. Check 26.
Throwing is Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays. And his first carry loses the football.
That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here we go, D. Check it back.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's complete. Bernard.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah,
I know, man. When my dog got hit 6 and fumbled so many times.
Dump off to his back.
And my skin with it itching when niggas got close to him.
You're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see that?
On the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
No, what the nigga face is doing?
Watch the screen.
Well, this really Lamar.
Jackson rolling to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Oh, I like it.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All man. No, that ain't all man. So the timing difference. So when I'm coming from playing this to I ain't played that, jumping that. No, I be ducking out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Let's get too lit, though, man, bro. Let's get too fucking lit, Let's get too fucking lit, Let's put you in position, Put you in position, Oh. That's that nigga shit, man. All that motherfucking money he's supposed to have.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, I ain't even got my other phone sitting down. I ain't even see it, G, but it's up there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Wilson. That's caught by Penning. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move.
I'm too early.
Get a nice gain and
God hit that nigga, man. I thought God was going to clean him for his team just then, man.
Especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
I was on the line, but I forgot about that motherfucker there. You got some for that shit, though. Nah, he got the first. He's straight to shit, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the left side. Carson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check, 59. They can't hang with us. One flip.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson, and he finds Penny. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
1st and 10.
I see what they doing. I got something for that.
Green 80. He's coming. I got you, punk.
On 1st down, it's Carson. And now running right through it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, it's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Bro.
Down to lose one. Good job right there. Check 3. Good guys, 4 down.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Niggas throw one time, now I can't stop. I ain't ran that for the scheme, and now I forget. I don't forget, nigga,
Well,
quarterback
a couple of good
mobile
division battles coming up in prime time
time
this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff to Ingram,
block,
and he
man.
still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier.
Oh, my God. This nigga winded up a year through the ball, bro.
Robert Kimdichie in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And the Seahawks
But
get ready to
see how the
trot
nigga
out on
winded
the
up a
field.
year for that?
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Good work out to the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates a defense, and he used it to his great advantage.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, it's loose. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Jackson And that'll be knocked away.
I hit
It's
the wrong
incomplete.
fucking
Bradley
button,
McDougal that time able to
how
knock
this
it
nigga
away.
keep getting wherever
Prior
he
to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the
Look at
game.
me,
Sort of
this
a
nigga
nice
on my
little
team.
run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
He's going to look deep
look at
down
that,
the
bro.
field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Shaquille
Bro,
Griffin
did you see how
knocking
they
it
just took
away
me
that
away
time
from
in
the
coverage.
play?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
They can't say Houdini that shit, man. What the fuck?
To throw again is Jackson.
What
He's going
the?
deep for Brown.
Oh, look at this throw.
And
Look at
that'll
this throw.
wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
He
3rd down, you got to try and find
He got to
something.
put that in
There's
there,
nothing
man.
available there for him.
Safety sitting right over there, man. He got to put that in there. That's all on that nigga, though.
Away for the 2nd time.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, but I was shooting as well.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterback.
Nah, man, he ain't got none of that on my team. Let me get some of that.
You don't have to prove your
trade me some of that.
You know, I think that's what a
Trade
lot
me
of coaches
some of
are
that.
trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and
You
protect
ain't got
yourself
me
from
nasty.
extra hits as well.
You ain't got me nasty.
Now it's Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead.
You ain't got me nasty.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
55, Mike, 55.
From the gun, Jackson flushed out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, I got a delay, man. He did.
Come on, set. Defense. Check.
Running right, this is Ingram.
Eagle, nigga.
And the stop
Oh!
will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they'll burn the timeout with
Oh,
5
Ingram,
seconds
man.
left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get
Nasty,
excited
come on,
about
I got
Justin
the ball
Tucker
first.
kicking
He got the ball
is when he
first,
actually
Nasty, and I
misses.
stopped
And
it.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019.
Oh,
He's
damn.
incredible.
So what you think you finna live up on my wild tonight? Oh, this nigga didn't come out his mouth. Disrespectful. Ooh. Ooh.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah. Means talking about something. Well, I told you the track wall was open. Nigga ain't want me with no motherfucking drive.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Here's Ingram. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
What you mean? On the running back?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory.
I got 20,000 yards on each and every last one of you niggas, man.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10.
And all these niggas talking about ooh, and all these ooh when I'm coming out these moves with these bum-ass niggas.
Tighten up.
What these bum-ass niggas, man? These niggas know that.
It's a run for
These niggas know that.
3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I got 20,000 yards on all them niggas. Them niggas slant.
Mike 5-4. Bring it. Hey, watch that.
Now it's Jackson.
Man, Lamar, man.
To his left. He's got the first
Lamar
down.
ain't on that. And how you
Jackson always a
bro?
threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Hey, come on, man. Why
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone
bro?
after a pickup of 5
I just tried to take from a hit stick. He went talking about how that the whole team
find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Squeeze, double. Check 99.
I don't need none, nigga. But he got all these niggas be hit sticking, man. I don't know, man.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain for first down. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
55, mark, 55.
And they want me to just motherfuckers just let my niggas there, you know what I'm saying?
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And then
the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence. Because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with a slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, this will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Check 55, Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Jackson from the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal the last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world.
Bro, I just wanted to put it in the pocket in the touchdown, bro. That's no reason that's supposed to be no touchdown, bro. You feel me? Like, that's no reason.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
That man. And then he threw the ball 100 yards over the nigga because he threw it on his back.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13 to 6.
Man.
Dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here. Right? Get the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We got double up.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
A whole bunch of shit. Too fat.
Check, 59. Ready?
Yeah, but I only got so many arms.
Wilson. Open man.
Oh, you gonna handle me? You gonna handle me?
Tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Look at this.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Man, that white boy wipe me down this game, man. Man, you ain't talking about you got to do all this and all that. That man can wipe me down, man.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
First of all, I ain't even hit it. That was a
UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And an alley to Wilson.
It's
loose. It's out.
Watch that window. Watch that window right there, though. Watch that window right there, though.
They'll set up shop at
Watch that window right there, though, man. Nigga, watch that window right there, though, man.
Up and say, geez, what did he do?
Watch that window right there, though, man.
To the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
What's wrong with the nigga, man?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Yeah. Them niggas here sticking my niggas, man. And you see Ingram progress, man.
An incomplete pass on
and
1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Up, man. Look at that.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them. So they keep
I hit the wrong button, dude.
It's caught.
Oh, I hit the wrong button, dude.
Get him down as he's
I hit the wrong
the 40.
button, dude. Watch that, dude.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
I know, but still, dude.
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Ingram again. There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Oh, fuck.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I want more than my share. Heart breaking out in. Oh, you do it, G. I'm over here doing the Martin, bitch. On the nigga red grand.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
On the nigga red grand. Joking you too.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You feel me? Here.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 20.
Oh! Well, what the nigga did, though?
Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip.